They didn't know what to say to him in reply. How often does that happen? It's pretty rare. I love this section because we have people coming up to Jesus trying to confound him. They're trying to trip him up, get him in trouble, get him killed, get the people mad at him, get the Roman government mad at him, get rid of him at any cost. But the thing turned when he asked his question to them, and they were stopped. They had no reply. They left him alone after that. This whole section is stunning. From the wedding banquet parable that actually prophesies the fall and destruction and burning of the city of Jerusalem that would take place 35 years later. A clever tax question trap that Jesus niftily walks right through. And then another group trying to prove that there's no resurrection and using marriage as a means to prove that point. And then perhaps the greatest question of all, which asks what the greatest of the laws or commandments is. And Jesus boils it all down to loving God and loving your neighbor. It's perhaps this motive that causes Jesus to ask them the question that they can't answer, the question about who the Messiah is. It's a question that doesn't make sense initially, but as you examine it, you find out that there's really only one answer to the question, and that's that the Messiah actually has to be God as well. Jesus quoting the 110th Psalm, where the Lord speaks to the Lord. Seems schizophrenic, doesn't it? But actually, it's the Trinity. We see something similar happening to Job, who spends 40 plus chapters dialoguing with his friends, complaining to God until he gets a revelation from God about God to him. It leaves him almost speechless, relatively speechless, to where there's little left for him to say except, I'm a broken man, what can I say? In both instances, God to Job, God through Jesus to the religious leaders, there's little left to say. There's no reply to give. Sometimes God simply leaves us speechless.